Hello and welcome to the channel. Today I'm playing Paradise Killer Part 9. And let's start.
Paradise Killer.
Alright, last time I ended the game after exploring the second seal, and turns out there is a complicated mechanism that I need to find out how to decode. There are a few symbols and I'm not exactly sure where I can find them. Furthermore, there are two other things I will need to how should I put it, to see if they're the same, rather connected. There is a locker inside the dead zone, and Henry, who the locker is inside his house, won't tell me the code. Now there is a possibility that if I talk to him and hang out with him more and more, eventually he might give me the code. Alternatively, a ghost gave me a code for a locker, and I wonder if that's the code. Okay, now these monoliths here remind me of the other monoliths in the second seal, but I don't remember seeing any characters on them or anything. And even now, as I circle around this place, I don't see anything. Anyway, to go back to what I was talking, one of the ghosts gave me as a reward a combination to a locker, and I am curious whether that's the combination to Henry's locker, because I haven't seen any other locker around, or I can't remember having seen any. No, actually, never mind, I think I might have seen one actually. Where was it? Power of goat soda obtained. Soda with additives to give you an energy boost. You too can have the power of the holy goat. Yay! This is the boarding point for boat trips which go around the island.
Got it.
I've seen this before. Okay, I've unlocked this, good. Okay, and I really want to find out how I can unlock the terminal up there. And also apparently there is a path there. I see crystal. Also, it seems like crystals just spawn everywhere. I was pretty sure I needed to find them, that there was a certain amount of them. So it turns out I need pyramids. Okay, I will remember this. Okay, this might have one of the symbols I need. Now that I think about it, the layout reminds me of the second seal a lot. So there's probably some connection. Is that where I found The dead guy.
Those crystals obtained.
Okay, what's that? Shinji. What's going to happen to anyone you find guilty in the trials?
I have a bad feeling about
The penalty
this.
will be death. The syndicate takes a grave view on the mass murder of the council. Know what I think? People masquerade execution as justice. The death penalty is bloodlust, pure and simple. Cynical. And class oppression? What?
I have a bad feeling
The people
about
who are
this.
generally sentenced to death are of a lower societal class. It helps the elite keep them in their place, because they fear pumping through them. Do you think the death penalty is right? You can't rehabilitate the dead. The idle lands help to rehabilitate you.
Don't test me.
You're working for the syndicate, aren't I? I'm not sure doing anything to get out of exile is the same as rehabilitation. Peace. Okay.
Sure. Got it. Sure. Got it.
Okay, so these are tires. How was I supposed to find this thing? Normally, I mean. The opulent ziggurat. What is that? I'm finding things way out of order here. It's weird. Okay, now how the heck was I supposed to have come up here?
Those crystals obtained.
This, I don't know. Oh, that's the bar. Okay. That's the skeleton guy's bar. Who is a couple with the assassin taxi driver woman. What was his name? Sam? Or something? And this is behind his bar is the entrance to the dead zone. Apparently he has some connections or something. Alright, I want that.
Those crystals obtained.
Yeah. Don't think I can do anything about the dead zone just yet. And please tell me I can go back. I can. Or can I? Nope. Doesn't seem like it. Seems like I made a terrible mistake. Oh my grid. You ruined me. Can I? Okay, at least I managed to save this. One more crystal. Okay, can I come back from that one?
Those crystals obtained.
Great. Okay. is that guy? Now I realize the dead person I've met in the beginning. I've effed up. Anyway, I remember seeing in the beginning of the game someone who was supposedly dead. And I realized that was probably KHX. Whatever. I also really want to try out my theory about using more of these hot springs. What were they? I think there was one here. So let's use it and review the tire marks I found a second ago. Okay, where was it though? It was definitely not up here. I'm pretty sure there was a spring somewhere, right? I'm not just running around in circles, I hope. I'm running around in circles. For certain I am. I don't remember, was there anything I could find in telecommunication here? The only other thing I can remember from this place is the Deader Nebula. And so I don't think I need anything from here. Okay, witness's phone.
Got it.
I've got the record. A call made by Aki got witness. Witness was in his apartment. But it says Akiko was at the Syndicate HQ. That's weird. She told me she was at the Desolation Cell.
I have a bad feeling about
She
this.
lied to me.
The investigator is here.
There's an unknown number in here. It's not in any Syndicate phone records. It was dialed at midnight last night. The call picked up but ended in under a second.
I don't like this.
That might be no accuse, it probably isn't though. Star can help me scan phone records. Interesting. So let's check the things that we know a bit. Okay. So imagine every and each one of them will have some kind of alibi breaker. Like everyone. So I don't know if I can come to a conclusion just looking at these. Alright, there isn't much to go off of this case. Unsorted evidence. There's a lot of evidence that doesn't go anywhere. Someone skinned something in the dirt on the cliff and scrubbed it out. It overlooks the nightmare computer and obelisks. You can't use the nightmare computer or obelisks. So that doesn't lead us anywhere. Okay, maybe I should travel. Where to though? The opulent ziggurat. Okay, let's go there. Okay, interesting. I haven't gone to the opulent ziggurat then. Maybe if I go to the guy's residence I can more easily find my way. I also remember the first traces I found here in his workshop.
I don't like this. The investigator is... Don't test me.
This is not the first time I found this. Okay. Interesting. So I am both dumb and blind because these marks led directly to his corpse. And I didn't see it. I had to go all the way around to find what was right in front of me. I must admit that wasn't very bright of me. Should I re-examine that corpse? I'm looking at two very pretty crystals right there. Let's not. Was there one of the saunas here? Can I use it? No. So maybe you can only use it once and you just get the double jump. Very likely scenario. Now that I think about it. Okay, in any event, I want to get to the ziggurat thing. However it's possible, is it? The opulent ziggurat. How do I do that? And the graveyard thing. What's that? 13th island sequence, the same of Lady Love dies. She's deceived by damned harmony. He tries to let the god hunters onto the island to kill us. Praise be to the paradise trigger for saving us. Okay. That's weird that I haven't already gotten that.
Relic obtained.
Lucky doll obtained. So this is where I start the investigation, pretty much, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, I should have arrived here a lot sooner. Admittedly, I got confused about the layout of this place.
I travel unlocked. To avoid getting obtained.
Let's see what's happening inside the pyramid. After a refreshing soda, of course.
Relic obtained.
Statue mind obtained. That's a weird name for soda. A fruit juice designed to aid concentration during worship, offered at a discount price during rituals. Right, nothing more than a refreshing soda when you are about to be slaughtered. I imagine this is where the ritual, where they kill everyone, basically.
Relic obtained.
Moonlight petal carving obtained. A carving about the god Moonlight Petal. Expert terraformer and architect built the eternal labyrinth in a dead star. Killed during the great betrayal in her endless city in Siberia. Her corpse is currently buried deep within the Russian catacombs. Alright, so do wonder the gods are immortal, or are they like Dracula or something, where they die and can be revived? There's an awful lot of random... What does that mean? Crap scattered around the island, isn't there? They're vignettes of lives once lived. That's a poetic way of saying trash. You're just scooping it up, scooping it all up, are you?
Sure.
The answers to mysteries are everywhere. Sorry, I'm keeping you from your hobby of collecting garbage. Don't let me interrupt. Yeah, that was definitely a place I should have come earlier, judging by the dialogue in it. And an interesting puzzle. What is this?
Relic
Faulty
obtained.
worship stamp. Okay. That seems like a good time, actually. I like puzzles.
Plus crystal obtained.
Now I can't remember. Do Danganronpa have like jumping puzzles or platforming like that? Because this game has quite a bit of platforming. Which I like, actually. It has a lot to do with momentum and stuff, I think. Okay. Beautiful Spectre carving. A carving detailing the history of the god Beautiful Spectre. Master of the Astral Hand. The unending skeleton scourge. A carving detailing the history of the god Beautiful Spectre. Master of the Astral Hand. The unending skeleton scourge of the Caliber solar system. Okay, I was sure I saw a second pyramid. A third one, okay, so I don't want to miss anything. Vile Embrace carving obtained. A carving about the god Vile Embrace. The horrifying twins journeyed across the stars to find new races to dissect. A carnal god whose worshippers engage in extreme sex. Not a very pleasant god, I guess. Okay, this place is full of monuments. Makes sense, I guess.
Relic obtained.
Destroyed Eden carving. Carving that details the god destroyed Eden, a huge centaur god that roams space. He made a crown of asteroids and filled their caves with harems of fanged men he encountered on a dying planet. What even am I reading sometimes?
Blood crystal obtained.
A harem of what men?
Relic obtained.
Time-worn blood ball. Okay. Disgusting. Sure. This animation will never not look like pissing to me.
Relic
Shadow
obtained.
Zero carving obtained. A carving about God Shadow Zero. Capricious god that caused destruction on every planet she touched. Tentacle armed god. What? Armed? Then? This is a weird world. And this is... Sometimes I wonder if this is like 40k, but then again I have no idea how to compare the two. Okay, where was this blood crystal? Was it that way? I do want to gather everything if I can. Then again, maybe I should just do the puzzle. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that was extremely easy. Or maybe I was extremely lucky that doesn't seem very healthy to walk on on those blood fountains.
Blood crystal obtained.
This is ridiculous. The whole place is one big party for disease. Okay. Now I'm pretty sure I'm going to get something really important here. Or not. Have I been here before? It's a real shame about the murder, isn't it? Hard to have a good time when everyone's so worked up. I'm trying though, I really am. I'm off to hunt crows. Sure, Shinji.
Blood crystal obtained.
Go hunt them. Whatever. That is disappointment. What is this though?
Nightmare computer.
This is chance actually. Cosmos. Okay.
Nightmare
I wasn't paying
computer
attention apparently.
unlocked. Key Simulator.
Blood vial, Gray's bloodlines obtained. Blood vials are sealed into coffins so they can't be used to elicit after death. Why is one last kiss directing me to Gray's bloodlines blood vial? Gray's bloodlines. This is the grave of Gray's bloodlines, Henry's murder victim, for when he was arrested. Starlight can verify that this is her blood vial. That's her unique blood code. This is Gray's bloodline's blood.
That's weird.
Why does one last kiss want me to find this?
Are you happy with your truths?
Do you understand, investigator? Starlight confirms that this is Gray's bloodline's blood. Well, okay. A haunted complex crescent drifting sun satellite. That's the blood code from the vial, correct? You could only know that code if you were Gray's bloodlines, our chief exorcist. You were murdered by Henry when he was arrested. Those are facts, but are they the truth? So she's not...
Investigator?
Okay, what keeps someone from moving on? An obligation, a purpose, an unending rage?
That's strange.
Your murder was set up? Or was it the wrong place at the wrong time? Who can say? The truth is all around you, investigator. You should read this. But is it the official report of the murderer of Gray's bloodlines? What about the Holy Seals? Be waiting for that question. Do you know something about them? Another time, investigator. Wait, I'm not done with you. Investigator, aren't you happy about last night? Hard to be happy about a mass murder. That depends on your perspective. You have benefited directly from this mass murder. No more exile for the great investigator. There is corruption on this island, investigator. Demonic taint is the least of our worries. Anyway, worries when the syndicate is rotten. The council deserved nothing less.
Ooh, the investigator is here.
Sounds like you have motive. The syndicate is built on dead bodies. Egos and ambition can only be sustained by death.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
And casualty on the path. Left to bleed out for someone's benefit. Can you imagine what benefit would be, investigator? The council deserved to die sliced to ribbons. Tell me about this corruption. The syndicate is full of plotters and conspirators. So many of them have their little games. Last night someone played the winning hand. Do you know who did it? Yes and no. I have some answers but not all. Where were you at the time of the murder? I have no alibi, investigator. You're the only person on this island that knows I exist.
I don't like this.
And did you murder the council? Of course not, investigator. They deserve to die, but they deserve to be murdered by someone else. I have a vested interest in the whole system coming down, not just the top players. If I may offer some advice, the syndicate are all backstabbers. If you believe there is a conspiracy, break one of the suspects at trial. They'll crumble and will turn on each other. I look forward to our next conversation, investigator. I do hope you have more interesting questions.
One last kiss.
She disappeared. She's a spirit lingering in this world, driven by rage and revenge. Perfect. There's more to her death than the official story. If she was murdered as part of some kind of plot that gives her real motive for killing the council. Let's look at the report of her murder. Henry became possessed and the arresting officer was Akiko. Akiko requested the presence of Gray's bloodlines, the syndicate's exorcist. During the exorcism, Akiko left the room and Henry took the opportunity to kill Grace by strangulation. His demonic strength allowed him to break through his restraints and quickly kill her. He apparently carved the same symbol scorched into his skin to grace his body.
Test
Before
me.
his arrest, Henry murdered his own mother, Rena Division. Strangled her and scorched her body with demonic sigils.
Got it.
Doom just examined the bodies and confirmed it. Henry was subdued, arrested, and pronounced guilty without a trial. One last key seems to think this isn't so straightforward. I need to speak to Akiko about the lapse in procedure and Henry to see if he remembers anything, which is unlikely. Maybe Doom just can help since he examined the victims. That is very interesting.
Ha.
Okay, this is also very important, I think.
Ha.
I'm kind of expecting something more from this place. But I'm not sure I'm going to get it. Nice.
One more case.
Oh, so I can interrogate her. Case files. Suspicions. Who do you think has motive? Very direct investigator.
Got it.
It's been a long millennia. I'm a little
What
cranky.
mysteries are
As if there were
around
no
us?
more islands to end. Someone wouldn't have a job to do.
What the hell?
Witness? And who would benefit from a crime like this? Who would suddenly be called upon to protect against
I
danger?
don't like
Akiko?
this.
Time to start asking questions, investigator. Do you think this was all Henry?
Aren't you paying
Aren't
attention,
you-
investigator?
Of course I don't. I've seen people doing things. Loyal servants turn to conspirators. Someone found out how to breach the council building. I was there. I showed them a devilish plan. Who? That would be far too easy.
What mysteries are around us?
When you have a hammer, all you see are nails. She's been trying to roll more power into her
What the
marshals. Power? Akiko wants non-military roles to be taken by her troops. I was on her list. She was so dealing with demons only as a military problem.
Investigator?
Exorcisms shouldn't be done by soldiers. They're not trained for it, Akiko disagreed. So why kill the council? Scare the next council into militarizing. Create a soldier's paradise.
Who would benefit from
Do
a
you think
crime
that's
like
enough of a
this?
motive? Not really. What can you tell me about the sigil scorched into Henry's skin? Demons speak in arcane tongues. During possession, the demon is screaming in rage. The victim screams in the tongue of the demon, but the noises humans are capable of making are too limited.
Enjoy Perfect 25,
We cannot produce
investigator.
demonic languages. We don't have the vocal range or understanding. Sometimes the demon's psychic force wills the words into existence. This can take a number of forms: telepathy, unearthly sounds, loss of vision, and so on. In Henry's case, the white-hot rage of the demon caused the sigils to be scorched on his body. His body was burned from the inside. His insides are probably destroyed. His physical form is being held together by the demon. Do the sigils affect anyone else? Those he comes into contact with will also have them scorched into them.
Got it.
What kind of contact? A strong embrace. The skin needs to be pressed against another's skin for several seconds. Same sigils were found drawn in blood at the crime scene. Would Henry have done
Who would
this?
benefit from a crime
Draw-
like these?
Drawing is an expression of the human mind. When you draw, you communicate something in your mind outwards. The demon has already found a way to express its emotion outwards by scorching Henry's body. The demon already has a canvas, he doesn't need another one. So why are those symbols at the
Who
scene?
would benefit from a crime
That's for
like
you to
this?
find out, investigator. I'm only expert on demons, not crime
The
scenes.
investigator is here.
Could the demon take Henry through
The
them?
truth is all around
Demon does
you,
not control
investigator.
Henry. It causes him to act, but he chooses how to act. Do you see the difference? Like a boss that tells you what to do, not how to do it? Precisely. If Henry were to do that, he'd be doing it under his own volition. Don't know about you, but I can't draw characters from a language I don't understand. Did you see Henry while you were floating around the island last night? Did I? Didn't I? I don't want to say.
Don't test me.
Why?
Do you understand?
That's the key to this whole
investigator?
thing. You need to investigate it yourself. Tell me why Witness might want to kill the council. Witness is damaged. He's whipped himself up into a religious craze. He started thinking things that shouldn't be thought about.
That's weird.
What things? He's become apocalyptic, fatalistic, convinced the end is upon us. How does a ghost know this? Before I died, he came to see me. He had questions about demons, and I was the exorcist after all. He'd become fixated on the idea that a sea of demons could crash upon the island and wipe us out. A flood sent by the gods to wash away sin.
Sure.
What did he want to know from you?
Mystery awaits.
Are there signs to look for? Can we divine from the stars if a flood is coming? Harmless question from someone who has the responsibility of overseeing the end of the islands. His role is to look for signs that an island is going to end and to make sure that death and birth happen properly.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
The innocuous question came first. Then he started asking about initiating a demonic invasion or using demons as weapons. Why ask about that? He dressed it up in pretense about the warning signs of the end of an island. I'm not a fool though. You don't ask those questions unless there is a dark intent.
Sure.
What did you tell him? How demons enter islands, how possessions works. All standard topics that everyone in the syndicate is educated on. So why was he asking? I think he was hoping for some nuance or detail that wasn't public knowledge. I didn't give him anything away. There are forbidden secrets that the exorcists guard.
Paradise feels wrong.
Let me ask a direct question. Do you think Witness was trying to use demons to cleanse the island? But I can't say. He certainly was fixated on it though. Okay.
Those are facts. But are they the
This
truth?
cleaning holds a secret. Okay, I should have gone to her first. Your professional opinion, could the demon possessing Henry keep Henry alive in the depths of space? There haven't been any recorded incidents of it, but the universe is a vast and mysterious place. When a demon possesses a person, they fuse with them, sometimes purely physically, sometimes only physically. Henry's demon did both. It exerts a significant power over Henry. Enough power to allow his body to withstand a vacuum. Demons are not from our planet. They come from the most terrifying reaches of the cosmos. They are attuned to space in a way we can never be. Some demonic races exist only as psychic shadows. Some navigate the edges of black holes. Some bend cosmic energy into huge cities. The right demon could definitely hold the human body together while outside of our world. What about physically filling out and manipulating a lock on another planet? Second's holy seal sounds thrilling, investigator. It varies from race to race, but most demons understand space far better than us. They understand that the cosmos isn't just physical, it exists in a psychic plane as well. Some demonic races can see the psychic shape of space. They can see the essence of everything and how it is linked on planes we can't
The
comprehend.
investigator is here.
What are the chances of the demon possessing Henry being one that can hold his body together in the vacuum of space and physically perceive the inner workings of a secret
The
lock.
truth is all around you, investigator.
What are the chances of the council being murdered and the exiled investigator being brought back? Slim then? You need to decide what the truth is. What do
Are
you
you
know
happy
about
with your
the
truth?
mystery of mysteries? What is it? What's the secret? A closely guarded secret? Okay, confused voices. People have fought over the answers.
The investigator is here.
Ooh, that's too easy. I'm a busy woman. But the path is worth treading. I have seen things, people talking, things being discarded. You'll need to search behind contrivances. Okay, there are too many things to ask.
Do you understand, investigator? That's strange. Laughable.
Okay,
Sure.
interesting.
Those are facts, but are they the truth?
I found his body though. Why isn't she talking about it? Unless it wasn't saved, we should go find it again, just to be sure.
Aren't you paying attention, investigator?
Now I'm
You
just
understand,
pressing things.
investigator? Mystery awaits. What mysteries are around us? The truth is all around you, investigator.
Okay. Demonology. What was Montserrat's plan with regards to demons?
Enjoy perfect man.
Millennia ago, he
investigator.
would never have gone along with Carmelina's plan. He changed. He wanted control. All rulers do. The syndicate wasn't reviving gods fast enough. We were struggling with the demons, a continual thorn in our sides. Carmelina's plan to block demonic corruption is flawed. The demons would be repelled from the island structures but would still possess our cattle. He will scapegoat the citizens. He could come down fiercer on them. A nice move for an aspiring despot. That isn't the Montserrat I remember. Immortality isn't a good thing. It warps the mind. He followed in the footsteps of the Ezekiel. They went too far. The new island is born. You will have to live with it. I love having something to look forward to. How is a god's deception different from the illegal communication that allows demons on the island? Do you believe a human has the ability to speak across the vast and infinite cosmos as a god? We are amateurs at opening the psychic pathways. The pathways are weak and easy to breach. The gods can speak across the universe without attracting the being demonic hordes.
Mystery awaits.
The victims' dreams are filled with visions of the gods. They become the gods' thrall, executing their will for promises of power. The victim doesn't realize it has happened. It is subtle and insidious.
Sorry.
That's how it was with me.
What mysteries are around
The syndicate
us?
hasn't worked out how to deal with the god deception yet. The actions you take at the behest of a god are criminal, but you're a victim of the god. Hope that answered your questions. It did, thank you. How has Carmelina demon-proofed the island? Demons and gods are just alien beings from different worlds. They enter our world through psychic pathways that bridge good distances in the universe. Traveling along a pathway breaks down the demon's form. The psychic image crosses space and gathers as solid matter when they arrive on the island. The marshals hunt those demons down and exterminate them. Soldiers have their uses after all. When demons don't manage to assume a fully corporeal form, they soak into the physical structure of the island.
Ooh, the investigator
And the island becomes corrupted. The road sends in and the island must end. Carmelina and Masahiro Heavy Industries developed a new technique that repels this corruption. The plan is to change the particles in our air, stopping demons from being able to latch onto the physicality of the island. The very concrete will repel the demons.
Strange.
Does that mean that Perfect 25 will be filled with demons floating around in the air? That's the dirty secret. Demons will still come to the island. They need somewhere to go. The next best thing to the island structure are the minds of the citizens. Perfect 25 will be a hotbed for demonic possession. Human minds are malleable and porous. Unlike concrete, we have a certain amount of latent psychic ability. The structure of the island will be safe and permanent, but the citizens are the sacrifice being made to the pursuit of perfection. The marshals will be busy,
Aren't you paying attention,
and so will you if
investigator?
you get to reform the Paradise Psycho
Got
Unit.
it.
That's not my priority. It will be. Okay. I want to ask you about being deceived by God. You're the expert in that, aren't you, investigator? You are our exorcist, you're the expert in all things astral. I want to know how it happens. The victim catches the attention of a god. The god begins to speak to them in their dreams. Why do you think you caught the attention of a god? I was the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. A perfect target for the machinations of a god looking for power.
There is corruption
Damn,
on
Harmon
this
saw an
side of the
opportunity
investigator.
with you. The key that would unlock the syndicate. He wanted to kill us all and feed off the released psychic energy. The immortal syndicate have a lot of energy to give off. He might have resurrected. I almost let it happen. Do not swim in the sea of guilty, investigator. Deception is subtle and insidious. You were a victim, criminalized by the narrow minds of others. You showed them their own weakness and they were frightened.
Those are facts.
Stay out of the shadow
But
of
are
your
they the
past,
truth?
investigator. May you always live in the shadow. But she's dead. So it's a bit late for that.
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins
Okay, that's great. So, okay, can I get there? I wanna get like a quadruple jump. Is that possible? I remember this place as well.
plus crystal obtained.
And those monoliths right there. You can see all the places I've visited. Although to be honest, I can't remember. That's the building where the murder took place, I think. Yeah, and that's where the architect of the island is. Can I cross this? Nope. Looks like I have a lot of walking to do, I guess. I want to explore up there. Somehow I keep falling from places. Actually, let's do the let's see around this place. It might be a secret or something. No, okay. At least I found this crystal. Isn't that great?
Crystal obtained.
No, I can get back. Okay. Well, that's good to know at least. Is there anything here? No. Okay. Can I? Perfect. I don't think I can go anywhere from here. My hubris. But I think I found something. Nope, this is I already unlocked this. I remember climbing up from there. So probably I can do it again. What is that?
Recording obtained.
Recording 005 obtained. The line stop and start geometric, crisscrossing the air but not everywhere. I had a visit from the marshals. They're on to me. I bet it was the guy next door. All he does is feed the fish and gossip. Get alive. Sure enough. Someone is recording. Does it matter? Maybe. Okay, I still don't have pyramid in the other pyramids. Okay. Where do I even get pyramids? Wait, well, let's climb. Perfect. Okay, now I have to go to check that. But what can I even do? Like, the monoliths don't have anything on them and I can't open the machine. Just yet. I need the pyramids thing. Okay. So this is where I was, wasn't it? So I can go from the other side. Also. No. That's embarrassing. This is the guy's bar, isn't it? I don't wanna fall down there again and... Whatever, can I even get up there now? Yes, this is where quadruple jump comes in handy. You can see that crystal over at the other side, taunting me, calling to me. Come on. You can do it, right? Right? You can do it, right? Yes. The music gave me the strength. It made me a protagonist there for a second. It's what the explanation I'm going with. What is this? Okay. An interesting item.
Relic obtained.
For Teeth Island sequence celebration, our worship reinvigorated one of our beloved rulers, lost pain awoke from slumber and on the dark side of the moon. Good, I guess. Can I go from the other side? Doesn't seem like I can. I will climb back up. Do they make glass noises? Or what? I need to be given the quadruple jump. Come on. Nope. Nothing to do. Okay, I forgot about that.
Those crystals obtained.
Yes. Now let's go. Oof. Oof. Almost oof. Okay. We need to unlock that one for certain. Interesting.
Those crystals obtained.
Now that's the entrance down there. That's another interesting thing I haven't explored, I think. Can I get up the... how is it called? Nope. I cannot. Okay, where do I go from here? Is there a point in this? What is this? Why is there a dead nebula? Why is the machine here? That is funny.
Relic obtained.
The elusive chocolate obtained. Chocolate flavored drink only sold in remote locations. Hard to find but worth it. Okay. Why is a vending machine here though? That's the real question. Can I? Yes? Yes? Yes, yeah! I made it! Miracles do happen. Okay, that miracle was a miraculous waste of my time. Just as much as it was a miracle, it seems. Okay, let's go and check the body. Actually, I wanted to get those crystals. No!
Team investigation.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yuri. Okay, so she did have a suspect. I guess I'll have to talk to Yuri. Finally. It doesn't seem like I have a choice. That was that nice. Anyway, yeah, I'm out of options really. I think there are some places I've yet to explore, but how do I get up there? Okay, now that piqued my curiosity. Now I have double jump, so I can get up here, right? Can I? Nope. That is not possible. But I can get up there. I've done it already, so I can get up there as well. Okay, now I feel dumb for not getting the double jump right from the get-go. This would have been such a big improvement in terms of game. Okay. Nope. Right. Nope. Maybe from this side. Yes. What's with those noises? Anyway.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay, I'm going to climb up the top of this and then check out what that is. Because I don't think it's a blood crystal. Alright. What is Sinch doing here? Well, why wouldn't he? What's the shape of crime, love dies?
What the hell?
The shape? Like a metaphor or something. What shape does crime take?
Sure.
Some crimes are a pyramid, white at the bottom, but the solution is a narrow point. Some crimes are an inverse pyramid, balancing precariously on a single point with a frighteningly wide conspiracy. You really did have a lot of time up in the Islands, didn't you? Okay, girls, there was a ladder. And also a switch. Great. Another terminal that I won't be able to use, I think. Pyramids, yeah, fucking great, isn't it? Pyramids. Shit. I have this feeling that I get pyramids from Dead Nebula and I should have gotten it by now. But I did something wrong. Or something, that's how I feel. Anyway.
Blood crystal obtained.
Okay. I have another. Isn't there a save point here? So I don't have to climb all the way up? No. Game's not doing me any favor on this one. Any favors. So are you ready for me to fail and climb all over again? Wouldn't that be great? Where's the monolith with the item? Up. Almost. Okay. That is definitely an operating system upgrade. How do I get up there? No, no, no. Yay! I made it to the bottom of the building. Isn't that great? Aren't you excited for this? Great success. Anyway. Let's fail together all over again. And no, do not skip. You're going to watch this. And suffer with me. One, two. Yeah. Perfect.
Starlight skins obtained.
Oh, it was a starlight skin. Never mind. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. Okay, I'm at my limit, I think. I want to check a guide or something. Like, this is bull. Where do I get the pyramid and the other thing? I must be getting it somewhere at least. Or are those syndicate things the upgrades? They are, definitely are, aren't they? I mean, I'm an idiot. It's seems like a very obvious answer. Like, actually. Anyway, where is? Ah, there's his. Okay, what the fuck? I think I have more things to talk to the goat lady. I mean, frankly speaking, turning her head into a goat thing, for me, that's enough of a motive for her to kill the council. I would have, if I were her. Anyway, let's talk to her. Case files. Okay.
Nanny, the hell?
I have my ways.
Do you know anything about One Last Kiss? Is that her name? She's good at hiding herself, but I've seen her. Do you know who she is? I figured some kind of spirit. I don't know who she was in her former life though. What do you know about the murder of Gray's bloodlines? Ah, that makes sense. I have got something good. Are you buying? Oh, nice crystals. Do you think it's strange that Carmelina went to the exorcism? Seems like a dangerous situation for the architect. Very. There was a reason though. Some syndicate members use encryption in messages to each other. There is a lot of politics and scheming on the islands after all. I monitor any communication that I can. The network traffic is mostly boring, but sometimes someone forgets to encrypt something. Something that I didn't comment before, those bazongas don't fit the god head. Whatever. While Carmelina was heading to Henry's apartment with Grace, she messaged Akiko and told her to step out of the room while Grace was doing the exorcism.
That's weird.
That's weird. Her so-called lapse in procedure was planned. Sure was, lady. Sounds like a plot to
Don't
me.
test me.
My work is never done.
Sure.
Have you got a copy of this message? Uh-huh. They realized the mistake and scrapped their phones afterwards, so don't expect to be able to confirm this with their phones. So it was 10 years ago, everyone got a Masa Hero upgrade since then. The Nightmare computer logs.
Thank you.
Okay.
Good. Don't be coy. Thank you.
Lol. Okay.
Sorry.
Flirt. I don't wanna flirt, but I'm about to. Don't be a tease. Okay, I didn't get the information I hoped for, and I still have no idea where to get the operating system upgrades, which I was pretty sure I would have gotten one from Dead Nebula, but where is it? I have no idea. Maybe I'll watch back the video, or I will search it up. Anyway. Anyway, as always, if you've watched up until the end of the video, I appreciate it very much. Thank you, and see you in part 10? Is it 10 now? See you next time. Goodbye.